Hi, Honest Discussioner here. In case you haven't heard, I was voted by it again the other day, but that's neither here nor there. It's not what this video is about. Most of my videos are now down to 3 stars, but whatever. I'm just going to keep plugging away. They're not going to silence me. Now, I had the privilege of going to church on Sunday, and boy do I recommend it to all of you. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm really not. I now have enough material for the next 10 years. I'm exaggerating a bit right there, but there was a lot of really great stuff. I really should have brought notes. I might go to church again, and I'm going to bring a notepad because it was epic. Now, I went for Mother's Day because my mother and grandmother, I love them, and they are very, 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 very Christian. Very. And it made them very happy for me to go. And, you know, I don't really mind getting dressed up in a nice suit, and I'm open-minded, so maybe this new pastor that I had not met yet will have something interesting to say. But of course it was Mother's Day, so didn't really get to talk to him that much. It was, or hear him talk, it was the preacher's wife that came up. Now, I'm going to tell you a story here, and let me see if you can find any type of contradiction or something that doesn't make sense here. Apparently, when they were doing, I don't know if it was missionary work or something, but they were trying to raise money, the preacher's wife and the preacher, before they were at this church. They were trying to raise money for some type of event or some type of cause. Maybe it was missionary work, maybe it was something. They weren't exactly sure, and they like, how are we going to get this money? And the preacher, the pastor, says, let's do a garage sale. Now, they thought they would get a couple $100s off the garage sale. It depends on what kind of stuff you've got in your garage. Sometimes you can actually make a killing if you've got some good stuff in there. I don't have a garage, so that's really not an option for me at the moment. But what happened is that as they're preparing for the garage sale, apparently their basement flooded and destroyed everything that they were going to sell at the garage sale. Now, I have to say that everything was destroyed. I mean, I imagine there are some things in my basement that, when I had a basement, that would not get destroyed by water. I imagine electronics might, but glassware and that sort of thing. You know, the stuff you find at garage sales, I would imagine a lot of it wouldn't be destroyed by it. But, you know, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt on that one. Now, apparently the insurance people came and took a look at everything, and they said, well, you're going to need to fix this, this, and this, so here's a check to get this done. And God granted them a miracle, because it was the exact amount, to the penny, that they needed to raise for whatever this event was. So, pause this video and think about it for a second, and think, what about this doesn't make sense or doesn't follow? Okay, you done? I'm assuming you are, because you can pause this video, and I don't have to actually wait for you to think about it. What I saw is that that money was to repair the damage to their basement. It wasn't for the stuff that was in the basement that got destroyed. This was to fix the damage. Now, the thing is, if, you know, they didn't fix it, if they spent this money even on a godly purpose, even if it was the most moral thing in the world to spend money on, that didn't fix the basement. And that would mean more damage and more flooding the next time it rained, or any other problem. So I'm wondering, yeah, they were able to donate the money to charity, but this wasn't money that they got for the stuff that was broken. This is something they got to fix their basement. That doesn't exactly seem to follow. I'm wondering if this story isn't a bit exaggerated or something along those lines, or maybe a parable that someone else heard that kind of got, you know, shoved down the line and they adopted it to use as though it were true. Or maybe I'm just missing something here. But if you wanted to buy a car and then you got insurance money because your basement broke, would you really spend it on the car and let your basement stay, flooded and flood more and more every time? Maybe I'm missing something, but yeah, that was the first contradiction. I'm going to have to think about everything that went on Sunday now, because there was a lot I wanted to talk about, and I wouldn't have been able to fit it in the video anyway. But that's just the first HD Goes to Church series. There's going to be some others, and this one was just the, this one wasn't even the most fun. But tell me what you think, and have a nice day. Fuck the vote bots. Honest Discussioner, out.